Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Creeper World 4. That is right, we are back heading into the colony section yet again for another PAC map. That is right. We are going to do Numbs Creep and see how it goes. I've loaded up. Looks like there's some interesting things here, but, also looks like I think this might be an older version. So, praise the Creeper. I will give you a heads up. I apologize for my voice. I have got COVID, so on the recovery trail right there. And let's take a look at this map. What do we have? We have a starting zone over here. We have a starting zone over here. It looks like this one is connected basically to this. We can get to basically both relatively easily, I think. This one looks like it's a bit more hemmed in. That being said, it also looks like we could probably... There isn't as much defense on that, so I think this side is pretty good for us. I don't know how much power we're gonna have, so fingers crossed for that. And let's start on that side. Looks like there's a lot of miscals down this center area, and they're probably gonna go all the way to the edge of the map. So spores are basically out for the back half. Front half, there's pockets of miscals everywhere, so spores are basically out. Not that much in the way of snipers, though, so we may be able to get some good blobs, some skimmers, some things like that. So let's start here. Feel pretty good. You know what, let's grab... I don't have a power meter, which is kind of bad, but, not the end of the world. Can we get another emitter in? I don't know. Yes, we can, so we have at least enough power for that. But let's go with some blobs. Let's go for locations. We're going to want you right there. We're going to want you, let's go with the nullifier first. Can we get another emitter? Will that turn things off? No, we have enough power for that. So we currently have 4 power. That is our current power limit. Hopefully I'll remember that. We're soon going to be gaining 1 or 2 more power, which kind of works pretty nicely. But yes, we are currently at 4. Boom, we now have a 90 every 2 seconds. Not bad, not bad. I'll take it. Let's move you over to that bad boy. Let's move you over to that bad boy. And see if we can finish taking out our first assault point, of course. There are 2 snipers over here, unfortunately, protecting these 2, so we're not going to be able to just do the same thing right there. And there's a couple snipers over here. So we're not in, like, happy sniper land or anything. But we can at least keep working with these, right? We got 2 more power as well. So we can, start flooding the world. Bazinga, look at that. And we can, again, just help out this side, right? So, do some of this, do some of this. This should help relieve some pressure, allow this to sort of get to the wall, start to ooze out. And, yeah, this side is just working pretty good as well. I mean, I guess we could just spore right over here, right? That would probably be pretty solid as well. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll take these. We'll take one of you, go down there. You can swap it over to a spore and just go right there, right? I think that should be out of range of everything. Start that breeding cycle a little bit earlier. Probably should have shot that down basically once we handled this. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. I'm not super worried about it. There we go. This is going to allow the creep to destroy those, get to the wall, hold your edges, hold your walls. That's what it's all about. And let's start working our way up, methinks. Blob it. Let's keep it going. And I think I also want to just toss an emitter over here if we can. That should be breeding in 2 seconds or so. That emitter should turn on. Should get this area sort of pumping for us, which is going to be pretty nice. There we go. This emitter does turn on, which is fantastic. Although they do have quite a lot in our way. So the question now is, do we want, or what do we want, right? Unfortunately, shame. So that is a slight problem there. But again, we want this to start coming out. That is going to be done. I guess we'll take out the M-Rift. We'll take out one of these in the front. I guess the mortars. The mortars are probably doing more work for them. And we have even more capabilities, right? We have emitters. Let's try an egg gen. Let's just see. If I toss an egg gen here, will that be pooping out the eggs? That way we can sort of get a nice wave going on, right? That's what we kind of want to see. Get a wave. Always good to get your waves. Maybe I shouldn't have taken this edge, because that's a absorber terrain. Not exactly the best move on my part. I do apologize there. But the M-Rift is gone, which is fantastic. You gotta love it when you get rid of an M-Rift. So we'll get rid of these two, which will hopefully allow the creep to get to the top, start taking out these things, and then it'll start coming down. We don't even need this anymore, I suppose. And we're gonna go to some Crimson, of course. Crimson always does the good work. And this is indeed crawling its way over to the top. But these two, they're not coming out quite fast enough. Probably could have gone for a third. I don't see a single egg. So, pop all eggs? Yeah, no eggs. So, we have enough power for it. I don't know why. Because if I put this down, that activates. So I don't know why that's not working. But it is what it is. If the eggs don't work, then the eggs don't work. So be it. Let's move our butt to where things do work, right? So what else do we have then? We have lures. We got stashes. We could do stashes. I want to use something that's slightly different than I normally do, of course. But at the same time, we really are fairly limited in what we would be doing, right? We could skim. Let's see. How are we doing in terms of air? Now, those two are going to be a problem. And again, the air defense starts right here. So again, we're really kind of, I don't want to say screwed, but we're kind of screwed in terms of our air progress here. So I think we're going to destroy these. We're just going to work on this side with our creep, you know. Let's get our creep going. Let's start the actual production line. And yeah, so we have one excess power. We'll move up our Crimsonator. Might as well start moving over. Get rid of this as well. It is kind of neat that when you place something down, it does put mesh under it. We do want to make a mesh highway, of course. Mesh highways are the good highways. And this, while I do want this very, very soon, I mean, we can take around the outside pretty easily, and this is all destructible terrain, so I think we're going to get that M-Rift from the opposite side super, super easy. Unfortunately for us, we do not have a field gem. I mean, kind of sucks, right? I mean, who doesn't want a field gem? It's kind of the nature of the business. I mean, we could easily push into that with a field gem. Not us right now, alas. Just, oh jeez, I keep thinking I destroy 3, but apparently I misclick that all the time. Because I just want this to be moving on up. And yeah, we're going to be moving everything up, right? Just get this down, get this down. We probably could get our stash going on next to a shield. That might work. Although at the same time, we're basically surrounding both of these shields at the moment, so I'm not super worried. And if this does do a full surround and gets that M-Rift, then that area is gone. 2 free power for us. Ooh, and breeding right in the center. Ooh, I love that. Love, 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 love that. Oh, I messed up. That's fine, that's fine. Next breeding cycle should be here relatively soon, so maybe I'll focus on that now. So breeding cycle, we'll toss this down in advance. The breeding cycle should be hitting in 2 seconds, so 1 second, breeding, and that actually turns on the emitter inside of the shields. So that's not only going to keep the breeder going, but look at this, it goes straight to the M-Rift, pushes on in, done and done. Now that shield, okay, it's going to run out of energy. You're out of juice, shield. There's nothing that you can do. You're not going to stop us. I apologize. Sorry. Ooh. Can't really put too much everywhere at the moment. But again, this is now cut off. Another area for us. So we're feeling pretty strong, right? I'm feeling it at least. I hope you are. Let's see. Can we get this mesh underneath this emitter? Because we do want to do our standard, mesh pylon system. Please activate this mesh emitter. Please. You can do it. Okay. It's not gonna. Okay. That's fine. Doesn't want to. I'm not gonna force it, But again, look at this. We have taken all the way up. Do we have an extra power? Again, don't know how much power we have. No, we do not. That turns everything off. Don't want to turn everything off, of course. I will get rid of this Crimsonator so we can get an emitter on top. I think that will be pretty good. So this mesh will not activate with our standard operating procedure. Node kind of sucks, but that's fine. Let's see if we can sort of mesh the world. I'm mainly doing this because this would be the pylon network, of course. So we kind of want it to go down, go across. Maybe it's more creep take. Oh, see, look at that. See, that's gone. Those are done. We're going to grab some power very, very soon. Let's just hook these up. This should activate the mesh as well, which you love to see. You gotta love to see it. And we can already see we're flooding over the top here. This is going to turn this off, cut that off, nothing more for them. And we have 2 more power. Of course, we gained 2 more power from that, so fantastic. Gotta love it, gotta love it. Although I guess what we can do is we can actually start to see, what do we have? Okay, yes, this is their sniper and their missile wall. Unfortunate, unfortunate. Ooh, I probably can get that bad boy, though. And that bad boy. So, you know what? I will do that. I am going to grab 1 launcher, toss it right here, make it a blob, toss it up to the top. Let's grab that one first, then we'll grab that one. And yeah, I think things are going to go pretty well for us. Again, as we can see, this is going down pretty nicely. And, you know, this side kind of, look at that, just handled itself over there. Can't argue with it whatsoever. So I am not going to complain. The mesh highway is looking better. We'll try and bring it around to this, and bring it up to this side. You know, just get some mesh highway etudes going. We'll even do that just to connect up the whole thing. But look at this, we're coming down. Ooh, so we do have a sniper. Ooh, we have that sniper right there. So I think, is that what killed the blob? Let's take a look. The blob should be coming out any second. It's set to random, of course. You know, when you're a fool, you're a fool. So, I'm going to blame it on being sick at the moment. That is my story, and I'm sticking to it. If that is not the case, then I apologize. But I think that's a large part of it. But you know what? We're doing pretty good. You know, we're turning things on. We're getting our butt over here. We just destroyed that one. There we go. Now we can see, once we get this one, unless the creep gets it first, I think we're going to be pretty much done. Again, we're getting our surround on over here, so I'm not super worried about getting the shield. Probably should. I mean, it wouldn't hurt, but boom. 2 more power. Beautiful. That's what we want to see, right? That 2 power is going to be super strong. We're putting up our emitters real close to them as well, which is also fantastic. You gotta love it when the emitters are right up on their doorstep, right? It just allows you to push in. We're going to grab 6 more power momentarily. And yeah, there's nothing they can do. Again, this surround is just happening. It's natural. It's beautiful. It's just going to happen. So again, feeling pretty good about it. What do we want? What do we want? For the final assault, I don't see any actual snipers or missiles over here, so I think we're going to do a whole lot of launchers. Because the problem is, look at this, right? They got breeder terrain, As soon as these start to fire, we're going to be boned, right? And I don't want to be boned. I mean, it's going to happen. It's just natural. But until it happens, I would very, very much like to not lose. There we go. So that is our current limit. Because I don't have a counter, I am just sort of testing the water, so to speak, right? I feel pretty good about that. I feel pretty good also just about spreading emitters right now. I think we're just naturally spreading. Would love to get their factory out of the way, of course. That's going to be pretty good. This is going to start breeding for us. This is just pushing over. It's going to destroy that. No connection whatsoever. And then we'll take over this left side at some point, of course. So, do we have more mesh? I think we do, right? So if we mesh on up, mesh it on over, again, much like a pylon, that's our goal, just have them sort of spread out. We'll connect up the 2, just across like the center, I suppose. Cannot go through spots like that, but that's nice and connected. Nice little mesh highway from the back to the front. We have to remember, this is not activating the mesh, so if we were to ever remove a tower from the mesh area, what is that? Wow, that can get power. Look at that. That's pretty wild. Oh no. No, that one is active. Interesting. That was pretty wild. So, but yes, we now have their factory, which is even better for us, right? So, what I'm going to do, I am going to destroy all my emitters and immediately place one down on the mesh, so the mesh does not just die, right? And I think it's launcher time, right? So, what are we going to do? Boop, boop, boop. I could put them all a bit more center, but I kind of like it like this. Nice and spread out. Boom and boom. And let's just fill up the rest with emitters. I'll let them be random spores for a moment. Alright, by the rest be emitters, I mean one more emitter. So let's go with blobs. Let's go for locations. And let's just go straight for it, right? I mean, the AC is going to be coming. It's going to happen. So we're just going base assaults. Because while, I mean, maybe I did it a little too soon, because they do have that one over there. So this one is bad, which is fine. We'll toss down a emitter over on the side. Try and push them out. The mesh, did this lose a connection? Oh, that just was never connected, of course. We are pushing in, which is grand. And as you can see, just going straight through the center. We should even get some more power, which is nice as well. So, meshitude, meshitude, meshitude. That turns that on, which is even better. And unfortunately, the AC cometh, right? There we go. The AC is starting. But we are going straight for the base, right? Because right now, there's no way we can handle this much AC, especially given that we have all of the... all of the blobs coming in, which is okay. That's okay. You know, we don't need to handle anything else. Let us see. Are we going to... Oh, there we go. We have destroyed them all. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I think we're going to see, can we use emitters now? Because, you know what, they're going to run out of power. They're going to run out of juice. So let's just see if we can take over the rest of the world. We'll check our time, see how it goes. You know, I'm not too hopeful, but, you know, you never know. How many emitters can we get? Oop, that many emitters. There we go. We still have one emitter in the back, but that is it. Everything's going to run out of power. I will check this, and then I'm going to take over the world in creep, of course. So what do we do? 15 minutes. You know, I'm pretty okay with 15 minutes. I think 15 minutes is a pretty solid time on this map. Look at that, yeah. I think that might be the top time. Look at us. Love it, love it, love it. And that's with just a random array. We could have made it like much more of like a straight line of blobs that would have been like an assault force. But you know what? I will take it, take it, take it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh no, hit exit. I can go back in, right? If I do my autosave, right? Play autosave? Yes? Oh no, I want to take over the world. Yeah, we can. There we go. Let's take over the world. Toss this to times 4 speed. See how it goes. Unpause. We just want to fill up with AC. Or with creep, right? Oh no, the AC is filling up though. Look at the amount of AC that they have. Loads and loads and loads of it. Let's keep our mesh coming up because we definitely want that. Alright, we are making headway, right? So it doesn't look like the AC can overpower us entirely. Again, they also can't really shoot us back, right? So, yeah, it feels pretty good. Not too bad to take over the rest of the world if you have... Ooh, that AC pump. Not too bad at all. I'll take it, I'll take it, I'll take it. They still have... That's still holding on, though. You know, they're holding. But we have... surrounded. Ooh, that little explosive. And there we go. Just a couple of seconds, taking over the world. That's what we wanted to see. Oh my. Come on. We want the whole world taken now. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on. Wait, why is that not actually going up? Oh, we're at the creeper limit. Look at that. I didn't... Holy crap, that could have been rough. So if we didn't have this pylon, or mesh-like pylon network, and creep was just sitting back here, we're at the limit. We can't go higher. Super cool, super neat. If you do like, leave a comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, I will catch you next time. Take care.